Sean Connery's holding nail scissors, 90 years old, looking in the mirror. "Who's this?" he asks himself. Then that famous voice comes out. Bond. James Bond. But who's this old man in the mirror? Micheline's crying in the corner. Dementia's messed everything up. But Sean still remembers some things. That sweet grandpa from Jurassic Park. How did he really live his final days? You won't believe it. Sean's house in the Bahamas is like paradise. Ocean view in Lyford Cay. But this morning, Sean's confused. He wants to go to the bathroom, can't find it. "Micheline!" he shouts. "Where's this house?" Micheline comes running. The man she's been married to for 45 years doesn't recognize the house anymore. "Je suis là, mon amour." "I'm here, my love," says Micheline. "Who are you?" says Sean. Then suddenly remembers. "Ah, Micheline, my Bond girl." But there's something he doesn't know yet. His childhood friend was coming today. At breakfast, Sean wants an omelet. "Bond eats omelets," he says. Micheline tries to smile, but her heart's breaking. "Sean, you're not Bond. You're my husband." "Who am I?" "You're Sean Connery. You're an actor." Sean thinks, "Actor? What do I play?" Wait, don't miss this part. Micheline brings the photo album, shows Sean's younger pictures. "Look at this," says Sean. "Who's this handsome guy?" "You, age 35 and Dr. No." Sean's shocked. "That's me?" Impossible. Just then the phone rings. Sean's confused. "What's that noise?" Micheline answers. "Hello?" When that phone rang, everything would change. Calling was Billy MacLeod, 75-year friendship. But the real shock is, Billy had come from Edinburgh to the Bahamas. "Sean, it's Billy. Remember we used to deliver milk together?" Sean looked but didn't recognize him. "Who are you?" Billy was hurt. "Sean, I'm Billy, your childhood friend." Micheline explains. "Sean, this is your oldest friend." Sean slowly starts remembering. Billy MacLeod. "Are you my Billy?" "Of course I am, you fool. In 1945, we stole a bike and ran away together." This is exactly when everything changed. Sean suddenly stands up. "Billy! Damn, I missed you." They hug. Sean's crying. "Billy, I never forgot you." "Would you ever forget me?" says Billy. "I always followed you, in newspapers, on TV. What you're seeing now is nothing." Billy takes out an old photo from his bag. "Look at this. Photo from 1945. 2 kids in front of a milk truck. Sean and Billy." Sean's crying. "Billy, we were so young. You always said, 'Billy, I'm gonna be an actor. I used to laugh.'" Micheline's crying too. "C'est magnifique. So beautiful." Right then there was a knock at the door. It was Sean's son, Jason. You haven't seen the biggest surprise yet. Jason had flown in from London. He's shocked when he sees Sean. "Dad, you've lost so much weight." Sean's confused. "Who are you, son?" Jason's voice breaks. I'm Jason, your son." Billy steps in. "Sean, this is your son." Sean slowly remembers. "Jason, my son. Diane's son." "Yes, Dad. Mom died, but I'm here. You won't believe this, but..." Sean suddenly recognizes Jason. "My son!" "You came." They hug. Jason's crying. "Dad, I missed you." "Me too, son, but am I sick?" Jason looks at Micheline. Micheline nods. "Dad, you're just tired, but you'll get better." Wait, don't miss this part. Jason takes something from his bag. "Dad, this came for you." From the BBC. An envelope. Inside, a special program offer for Sean. They want to do Sean Connery, the last interview. Sean's puzzled. "Who am I going to interview?" Billy laughed. "Sean, they want to interview you." "Me?" Why? Jason. Because you're Sean Connery, Dad. The voice on the phone sounded familiar, but Pierce Brosnan was calling. He only had 10 minutes. Pierce Brosnan wanted to talk with Sean. They put the phone on speaker. Pierce's Irish accent. Sean, my dear friend, how are you? Sean's confused. Who are you? I'm Pierce Brosnan. I played Bond too, like you. Sean's even more confused. You're Bond too? How's that possible? Billy explains. Sean, you created Bond. Then others played him too. How many Bonds are there? Says Sean. Pierce laughed. We're 6 people, Sean. But you're the original. You won't believe this, but... Just then, another phone call comes in. Daniel Craig. Sean, I'm Daniel Craig. I played Bond for 15 years. Sean's mind is mixed up. 2 Bonds calling at once? Jason explains. Dad, you're very famous. Everyone knows you. What you're seeing now is nothing. Then Timothy Dalton calls too. Sean, I'm Timothy Dalton. Now 3 Bonds talking together? Sean laughed. Did I start a Bond factory? Billy, I'm Sean. You're a legend, mate. Pierce. Sean, we're all in your shadow. Daniel. You're our master. Timothy. You created Bond. As security guards approached, Sean's heart was racing. It's too late now, but Sean's having trouble breathing. Sean, shouts Micheline. Are you okay? Billy's right beside him. Buddy, what's happening? Sean clutches his chest. I can't breathe. Jason panics. Call a doctor. The Bonds on the phone are worried. Pierce. Sean? What's happening? Daniel. Sean, are you okay? Timothy. Call an ambulance. You won't believe this, but... Sean suddenly stands up. I'm Bond. Bond never gets sick. Then sits back down. But I'm Sean. Scottish Sean. He's tired. Billy holds his hand. Sean, calm down, buddy. Wait, don't miss this part. Sean's eyes are sparkling. Billy, am I gonna die? No way! You're immortal! But I'm old. I'm 90 years old. Micheline's crying. Non, Sean. You're strong. Right then, there was a knock at the door. Dr. Williams arrived. You haven't seen the biggest surprise yet. Dr. Williams examines Sean, heart very weak, dementia progressing. Sean, says the doctor, your heart is tired. Your body is tired. Sean asks, Doctor, how long will I live? Billy intervenes. Sean, don't ask such questions. Jason's also sad. Dad, you'll get better. But the real shock is, the doctor tells the truth. A few weeks, maybe a few months. Sean stays very calm. Okay, doctor. I'm ready. Micheline's crying. No. Sean. The Bonds on the phone heard too. Pierce. Sean, don't give up. Daniel. You're stronger than this. This is exactly when everything changed. Sean stands up. I'm going to tell you Bond's secret. Everyone paid attention. Do you know what Bond's real power is? Billy? His guns? No. Jason? His cars? No. Pierce on the phone. What is it, Sean? This was the last chance. Sean took a deep breath. Bond's real power is his friends. People like you. What you're seeing now is nothing. Sean suddenly remembered his Oscar. Micheline, where's my Oscar? Micheline brought it. Voilà mon amour. Your Oscar for the Untouchables. Sean took it in his hands. This is my greatest victory. Not Bond. This. Billy. Why, Sean? Because here I was, Sean Connery. Not Bond. Jason proudly. Dad, you're an amazing actor. You won't believe this, but... While looking at the Oscar, Sean suddenly remembered Kevin Costner. Where's Kevin? He's my film son. Jason. Kevin Costner? Let's call him. They called Kevin. He answered from America. Sean, my friend, How are you? Sean's joyful. Kevin, my son, Kevin. Sean, you're my film father? In The Untouchables. I remember, said Sean. You were the young cop, I was the old Irishman. Wait, don't miss this part, Kevin. Sean, you taught me so much in that film. What did I teach you? How to be a real man. Billy. Sean, you taught everyone something. Sean's proud. I was just Sean, a poor kid from Edinburgh. When he read that document, Micheline showed Sean old letters, thousands of letters from fans. But the real shock is how many letters there were. Micheline opens the boxes. Sean, look at these. Thousands of letters inside, from all over the world. Sean opens one. This came from Japan. Written in Japanese, but there's a translation. Dear Sean Connery, you are my hero. Billy's amazed. Sean, you're known even in Japan. Another letter. From Germany, from France, from Brazil. You haven't seen the biggest surprise yet. Sean opens a letter. Inside is a photo of a little child. Dear Bond, I'm 8 years old. When I grow up, I want to be brave like you. Sean's crying. Am I loved this much? Jason, Dad, you're the hero of millions of people. Kevin on the phone. Sean, you're not just an actor. You're a legend. This is exactly when everything changed. Sean stands up. I owe these children something. What do you owe them? Says Billy. To give them hope. To teach them to be brave. Micheline, comment, mon amour? Sean, I'm going to start the Sean Connery Foundation. When that phone rang, everything would change. Steven Spielberg was calling. What you're seeing now is nothing. Steven Spielberg calling from Hollywood. Sean, my dear friend. Sean recognizes him. Steven, Indiana Jones's father. Spielberg laughed. Exactly. You were my film father. Billy to Sean. Who's this too? Sean. Billy, this is Steven Spielberg, the world's greatest director. You won't believe this, but Spielberg. Sean, I never told you. I wrote Indiana Jones for you. What do you mean? I always told Harrison Ford, be like Sean Connery. He's both tough and emotional. Sean's proud. Steven, you saved me from Bond. Spielberg. No, Sean. You saved yourself. You transcended Bond. Jason. Dad, everyone's talking about you. Wait, don't miss this part. Spielberg. Sean, I want to make one more film for you. What film? Sean Connery's story. You'll play yourself. Sean laughed. I'm going to play myself? Billy. This is so funny, Sean. Micheline. Mais c'est impossible. Sean is sick. Spielberg. Just interviews. You tell your own story. As security guards approached, there's a sparkle in Sean's eyes. It's too late now, but Sean wanted to play golf one last time. Billy, said Sean, will you play golf with me? Billy. Sean, I've never played golf. Then you'll learn. They went to the garden. Sean took the golf club. Micheline beside them. Attention, Sean. Be careful. You won't believe this, but Sean hit the ball right on target with his first swing. You're still good, Sean, said Billy. Sean's proud. I've been playing golf for 50 years. I met Micheline on a golf course. Micheline. Oui, in Morocco in 1970. You were so handsome. Billy. How did you meet? Micheline told the story. I saw Sean from behind. I didn't know who he was. Sean laughed. She became my Bond girl. What you're seeing now is nothing. Sean stumbled while making his second shot. Billy caught him. Sean, careful. I'm fine, said Sean, just tired. Jason worried. Dad, maybe we should rest. No, said Sean firmly. I'm Bond. Bond never gets tired. Right then, there was a knock at the door. Harrison Ford had arrived. You haven't seen the biggest surprise yet. Harrison Ford had flown in from America. Sean. Dad. Sean's confused. Harrison? Are you real? Yes, I'm real. You're my film father. They hugged. Sean's crying. My son. You came. Billy's curious. Sean, who's this too? Sean. Billy, this is Harrison Ford. Indiana Jones. Billy's mouth drops. That cowboy? Harrison laughed. I'm Indiana Jones. Sean was my father in the film. You won't believe this, but Harrison took something from his bag. Sean, this belongs to you. Sean's hat from the Indiana Jones set. This is your hat. From the last scene. Sean took it. I remember. In that scene, we were saying goodbye. Harrison, you really cried in that scene. Because I really wanted you to be my son, said Sean. Wait, don't miss this part. Harrison, Sean, you became my life coach. How? You taught me how to be a father, both tough and loving. Jason, Harrison, was my dad really like that? Harrison, the best father, both on sets and in real life. Billy, Sean, you really are an amazing man. When he read that document, Harrison had brought Sean a letter from Spielberg. But the real shock is Spielberg's offer in the letter. He wanted to make Sean Connery the final interview film. Sean, while reading, Steven wants to film me one last time. Harrison, that's great, Sean. Accept it. Billy, what film is this, Sean? Jason explained. Dad, you'll tell your own story. Sean thinks, what will I tell? Micheline, ta vie, mon amour, your life. This is exactly when everything changed. Sean was determined. Okay, I'll make this film. Really? Said Harrison. Yes. Let this be my last gift to people. Billy's joyful. Sean, you're so brave. What you're seeing now is nothing. Sean stood up. But I have one condition. What condition? Asked Jason. This film will be shot in Scotland. I'm going home. Micheline cried. Sean. Écosse. Scotland. Harrison. Sean, do you really want to go home? Yes. I'm Scottish Sean. It's time to go home. The voice on the phone sounded familiar, but this time the Prime Minister of Scotland was calling. He only had 10 minutes. The Prime Minister of Scotland wanted to talk with Sean. Sir Sean Connery. I'm the Prime Minister of Scotland. Sean surprised. Prime Minister? Calling me? Yes, you're Scotland's pride. Billy. Sean, the Prime Minister's calling you. Prime Minister. Sir Sean, you have a special invitation. Come to Edinburgh. Sean's excited. Really? Do they want me? Of course we want you. You're our hero. You won't believe this, but... Prime Minister. Sir Sean, we're having a special ceremony for you. Sean Connery Day. Sean's crying. A day in my name? Jason's crying too. Dad, you're so special. Prime Minister. Also, we're erecting your statue in Edinburgh. Billy's amazed. Sean, your statue? Yes. On Princess Street. All of Scotland is waiting for you. You haven't seen the biggest surprise yet. Prime Minister. Sir Sean, one last thing. What? We're naming Edinburgh Airport Sean Connery Airport. Sean's about to faint. Airport? In my name. Harrison. Sean, you've become immortal. Micheline. Immortal! Immortal. Right then, there was a knock at the door. This time, Pierce Brosnan had come in person. This is exactly when everything changed. Pierce Brosnan had flown in from Ireland. Sean. I'm here. Sean's confused. Pierce? Are you real? Of course I'm real. I came to see you. They hugged. Pierce is crying. You're my idol. Billy to Pierce. Are you Bond too? Pierce laughed. Yes. I played Bond after Sean. What you're seeing now is nothing. Pierce took something from his bag. Sean, this came for you. Official letter from MI6. Sean opened it. What's this? Pierce. From real MI6. They're making you an honorary agent. Sean's mouth drops. Real MI6? Yes. You're now a real 007. Billy. Sean, you became a real Bond? Jason proudly. Dad, this is incredible. Harrison. Sean, you've become a legend. You won't believe this, but... Pierce. Sean, all the Bond actors sent you messages. He opened videos on his phone. Daniel Craig. Sean, you're the original. Timothy Dalton. Sean, you're the master. George Lazenby. Sean, mate, you're the legend. Sean's crying. They didn't forget me. As security guards approached, Sean's heart was beating fast. It's too late now, but Sean's having trouble breathing. Micheline, says Sean, I'm dying. Micheline's crying, Non, Sean. Billy, Sean, you won't die. Jason, Dad, you're strong. Pierce, Sean, you're immortal. Harrison, Dad, fight. Wait, don't miss this part. Sean stands up one last time. Listen to me. Everyone went quiet. I'm Sean Connery, I'm Scottish. I played Bond, but I'm Sean. He closes his eyes. I want to go home. To Scotland. You haven't seen the biggest surprise yet. Sean continues. Scatter my ashes in Scotland, in Edinburgh. Micheline. Oui, mon amour. Tes désirs, your wishes. And Billy. Yes, Sean? You come to Scotland too. Tell my story. Billy's crying. Of course, Sean. I promise. This was the last chance. Sean said his final wish. What you're seeing now is nothing. Sean wanted to be Bond one last time. Micheline, bring the tuxedo. Pourquoi, Sean? Because I'll say goodbye as Bond. They put the tuxedo on him. 90 years old, but his posture was straight. Sean stood up. My name is Bond. James Bond, then in Scottish accent. But I'm Sean, Scottish Sean, and I'm going home. You won't believe this, but everyone applauded. Sean bowed. Pierce. Bravo, Sean. Harrison. Perfect performance, Dad. Billy. You were always Bond, Sean. Jason. Dad, you're amazing. But the real shock is... Sean smiled. This is my final performance? Then slowly sat down. I'm tired now. I want to rest. Micheline held his hand. Repose-toi, mon héros. Rest, my hero. When he read that document, Sean closed his eyes. When they thought it was over. That night, Sean slept beside Micheline. October 31st, 2020. Micheline, he whispered. I love you. Je t'aime aussi, Sean. You're my real Bond girl. Et tu es mon héros pour toujours. The voice on the phone sounded familiar, but Sean closed his eyes. In his dream, he was in Edinburgh, in his childhood home, delivering milk with Billy. Then on the Bond set, then on the golf course with Micheline. At 1:30, he passed away peacefully in his sleep. When Jason called in the morning, Micheline was crying. Il est parti. He's gone. Everyone had learned the truth, but the real shock. The next morning, the world learned of Sean's death. BBC, Sir Sean Connery has passed away. CNN, James Bond died at 90. Pierce Brosnan was crying on television. Sean was my hero. Daniel Craig, the world lost a legend. What you're seeing now is nothing. Billy was still sitting by Sean's side. Micheline, I'm going to Scotland, I promised Sean. Oui, Billy, Sean wanted this. Jason, I'm coming too. I want to learn my father's story. Harrison, I'll come too. Sean was like a father to me. Pierce, I'll fly from Ireland. I'd do anything for Sean. You won't believe this, but that day, Timothy Dalton, George Lazenby, Kevin Costner, they all came to the Bahamas to say goodbye to Sean. Timothy: Sean was my master. George: Sean, mate, you were the best. Kevin: Sean, you were my film father. Billy was amazed. Sean, you really were loved. Wait, don't miss this part. Even John Cleese came. Q from the Bond films. Sean, my dear fellow, you were the most polite actor. Micheline's crying. Sean would be so happy. Toto Saki, everyone's here. When the door opened, what they saw, Steven Spielberg had arrived. You haven't seen the biggest surprise yet. Spielberg had come with his private jet. Sean was my friend. I wanted to see him one last time. Billy: Steven, did you really come? Spielberg: I'd go to the other side of the world for Sean. Jason: Steven, my father loved you very much. I loved him too. He created my Indiana Jones. This is exactly when everything changed. Spielberg took something from his bag. Sean's last interview. We shot it yesterday on the phone. Everyone was surprised. What interview? Spielberg opened the video, Sean on screen. I'm Sean Connery. I'm Scottish. I played Bond, but I'm Sean. Billy cried. Sean left his final message. What you're seeing now is nothing. In the video, Sean continued. Billy, you go to Scotland. Micheline, you come sometimes too. Jason, you're a good son. Don't forget me. Pierce, Daniel, Timothy, George, you keep Bond alive. Harrison, you're the best film son. Everyone was crying. Sean was saying his final words in the video. Even when the cameras stop rolling, the story continues. You won't believe this, but... Spielberg: This is just the beginning. I'm going to make Sean's story into a film. What kind of film? Asked Pierce. Sean Connery, from Edinburgh to eternity? Billy: Sean would be so happy. Micheline: Il serait très heureux. He would be very happy. Right then, there was a knock at the door. A special representative from Scotland had arrived. But the real shock is, a special representative from the Prime Minister of Scotland had come. I'm Malcolm McGregor. I come on behalf of Scotland. Billy: Are you from Scotland? Yes. Sean Connery was Scotland's pride. Jason: What do you want? Malcolm: We want to take Sir Sean to Scotland. You haven't seen the biggest surprise yet. Malcolm: Queen Elizabeth sent a special message. He opened the envelope. Sir Sean Connery was the kingdom's most valuable knight. Micheline cried, La Reine, the Queen. Malcolm: Also, there will be an official funeral ceremony in Edinburgh. Billy was surprised. Official ceremony? Yes, Sean Connery is Scotland's hero. This is exactly when everything changed. Malcolm: There's a special message from the Prime Minister. He read the letter. Sean Connery was Scotland's greatest gift to the world. Pierce is crying. Sean deserved this. Harrison: Sean, you made it home, Dad. Timothy: Sean finally gets his recognition. Kevin: Sean would be so proud. What you're seeing now is nothing. Malcolm said the last thing. Sean Connery Airport opens tomorrow. Billy's mouth dropped. Airport really in Sean's name? Yes. Sean Connery International Airport. Jason proudly. My father became immortal. When that phone rang, everything would change. This time, Daniel Craig was coming in person. It's too late now, but Daniel Craig had also flown in from London. Sean! I came to say goodbye. Billy was amazed. Did you really come too? Daniel: Sean was my master. I wanted to see him one last time. Micheline's crying. Daniel, tu es venu. You came. Daniel looks at Sean's photo. He looks peaceful. Jason, Daniel, my father always talked about you. What did he say? He said you're the most emotional Bond. You won't believe this, but Daniel took something from his bag. This belongs to Sean. From the last Bond film set, Sean's last Bond photo, from Never Say Never Again. Keep this, Daniel said to Jason. Billy, Sean would be so happy. Daniel, Sean, you taught us all how to be Bond. Pierce, and how to be a man. Timothy, Sean was the original. George on the phone. Sean, mate, we'll miss you. Wait, don't miss this part. Daniel, guys, we should do something special. Like what? Asked Pierce. Let's all go to Scotland together. For Sean. Billy joyfully. Are you all coming to Scotland? Harrison. Count me in. Kevin. Me too. Spielberg. I'll bring my cameras. Micheline. Sean serait très heureux. He would be very happy. When he read that document, Malcolm showed them the Scotland program. This was the last chance. Time to take Sean's ashes to Scotland. The private plane was ready, Sean's ashes in a special box. Billy, Sean, we're going home, buddy. Micheline, au revoir, Bahamas, bonjour, Écosse. Everyone was on the plane. Pierce, Daniel, Timothy, George, via video link. Harrison, Kevin, Spielberg, John Cleese. Billy, Sean, look who's coming with you. This is exactly when everything changed. At takeoff, Daniel played a special song, Scotland the Brave, Scotland's national anthem. Everyone was crying. Pierce, Sean is going home. Harrison, Dad is finally home. Billy, Sean, you're going home, mate? What you're seeing now is nothing. On the plane, Spielberg replayed Sean's last video. Sean saying, I was Bond, but really I'm Scottish Sean. I want to go home, to Fountainbridge. I was born there. I want to die there. Micheline crying, Il avait raison. He was right. You won't believe this, but the pilot made an announcement. Approaching Edinburgh. We're bringing Sean Connery home. Thousands of people were waiting below. Billy, Sean, look! All of Scotland is waiting for you. Banner at the airport. Welcome home, Sean Connery. Daniel, this is beautiful. Pierce, Sean deserved this, as security guards approached, but this time to protect them. You haven't seen the biggest surprise yet. The crowd at Edinburgh Airport was massive. Sean Connery. Welcome home. Scottish bagpipes playing, everyone crying. Billy was amazed. Sean, you're like the King of Scotland. The Prime Minister of Scotland welcomed them. Sir Sean has come home. What you're seeing now is nothing. An old man in the crowd approached Billy. Are you Billy? Sean's friend. Billy. Yes. I'm Tommy Morrison. I used to deliver milk with Sean. Billy cried, Tommy, Sean talked about you. Tommy. Where's Sean? I want to see him. Billy sadly. Tommy? Sean died. Tommy cried. He was my best friend. You won't believe this, but Tommy. Billy, take Sean to Fountainbridge. Why? Because he belongs there, to our neighborhood. Micheline. We, Tommy. Sean wanted this. Daniel. We'll take Sean home. Pierce. To where it all began. Harrison. Dad would love this. Wait, don't miss this part. Tommy. Billy, I'm 82 years old. I last saw Sean 50 years ago. What happened? He became famous. I'm poor. I was ashamed. Billy. Tommy, Sean never forgot you. Really? Jason. My father always talked about his friends. Tommy cried. Sean. Buddy. Right then, there was a knock at the door. The Queen's special representative had arrived. But the real shock is Queen Elizabeth's special representative. I'm Lord Campbell. I come on behalf of the Queen. Billy was surprised. The Queen? Yes, special message for Sir Sean Connery. He opened the envelope. Sir Sean was the kingdom's most valuable knight. Micheline crying, "Her Majesty, this is exactly when everything changed." Lord Campbell, the Queen invites Sean's family to Buckingham Palace. Jason was surprised. To the palace? Yes, for Sir Sean's honor ceremony. Billy, Sean, you caught the Queen's attention. Pierce, Sean was always royal. Daniel, he was the king of actors. You haven't seen the biggest surprise yet. Lord Campbell, also the Queen is establishing the Sean Connery Order. What order? Asked Tommy. To be given to young Scottish actors, in Sean's memory. Harrison, that's perfect. Kevin, Sean would love that. Spielberg, I'll film the ceremony. What you're seeing now is nothing. Lord Campbell said the last thing. We're erecting Sean's statue at Edinburgh Castle. Billy's mouth dropped. At the castle? Yes, in the heart of Scotland. Tommy cried, Sean, you've come home. Micheline, il est chez lui maintenant. He's home now. The voice on the phone sounded familiar, but Roger Moore's son was calling. It's too late now, but Geoffrey Moore was bringing his father's final message. Sean, my father recorded a message for you before he died. Billy, what message? Geoffrey opened the video. Roger Moore on screen. Sean, my dear friend. You were my best friend. When we played golf, I always joked with you. You were always serious. Everyone laughed and cried. Roger continued. Sean, you weren't just Bond. You were a gentleman. You won't believe this, but... Roger. Sean, if you're watching this video, it means I'm gone. I have a gift for you. My Oscar is yours. Pierce cried. Roger was such a generous man. Daniel. Just like Sean. Tommy. Sean's friends were good people too. Billy. Sean, you attracted good people. Wait, don't miss this part. Roger was saying his final words. Sean, you created the bonds. We just continued. Your bond even after death. See you on the other side, old friend. The video ended. Everyone was silent. Geoffrey. I'm giving my father's Oscar to Sean. Jason took it tearfully. Roger was a kind-hearted man. When he read that document, Micheline took out Sean's final letter. This was the last chance. Sean's final letter to everyone. Micheline read, Dear friends, I'm Sean Connery. I'm Scottish. I played Bond, but I'm Sean. Billy, you're my oldest friend. Tell everyone my story in Scotland. Micheline, you're my love. You made me happy for 45 years. Jason, you're a good son. Don't forget me. Pierce, Daniel, Timothy, George. You keep Bond alive. Harrison, you're the best film son. Kevin, you took me to the Oscar. Tommy, old friend, I'm sorry. I never forgot you. Scotland, my home. I'm coming home. Final words. Even when cameras stop rolling, friendship continues. Love, Sean. When they thought it was over, everyone was crying. Billy, Sean, you're so good, mate. Tommy, Sean didn't forget me. Micheline, mon amour, tu es parfait. Jason, Dad, you're an amazing man. Pierce, Sean, you were the best. Daniel, we'll never forget you. The voice on the phone sounded familiar, but Sean was gone now, but his voice echoed in everyone. Bond. James Bond. But call me Sean. Scottish Sean. Everyone had learned the truth, but the real shock. Sean hadn't really died. He continued to live in everyone. When the door opened, what they saw. The old house in Fountainbridge, where Sean was born. Now there's a bronze plaque. Sean Connery, 1930 to 2020. He opened to the world from here. Sean's ashes were scattered here, at Edinburgh Castle. Billy comes every day to talk with Sean. "Sean, you've come home, mate. What you're seeing now is nothing." Tommy comes every day too. Two old men remembering Sean. Micheline comes once a year, leaves flowers. Jason now lives here, keeping his father's memory alive. Bond actors gather every October 31st, on Sean Connery Day. You won't believe this, but the Sean Connery Museum opened in 2025. At the entrance it says, "The original 007, from Edinburgh to eternity." Children visiting the museum ask, "Is Sean Connery still here?" The guide smiles. He never left. And the biggest secret, Sean's spirit is still in Fountain Bridge. At midnight, when the wind blows, you can almost hear Sean's voice. "I've come home, as Scottish Sean, not as Bond. And this is my eternal home, the end, or just the beginning of immortality." This story is inspired by Sean Connery's real life, with themes of friendship, love of homeland, legacy, and immortality. The story of Scotland's greatest son's journey home,